Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day weekend. Happy Black History Month. All that good stuff. It is 10 o'clock. That means it's time for community coffee. I am Kimberly Holmes Ross with Evanston Cradle to Career, where we partner with over 40 organizations, of course, to make Evanston the most equitable place it can be. So we're here this morning. Of course, we're here on our favorite platform with our favorite producer, Mr. Man. Good morning, Mr. Man.
Morning, King. I have four beautiful women with me this morning, so I'm good.
And we're glad to have you with us, Mr. Man. And of course, we are here with the fabulous advocates. We're here with Advocate Carmen and Advocate Jamie. Good morning, advocates. Thank you for being on. And we got a bonus, not only my radio sister, but a past grantee with us this morning. Thank you for coming on, Miss Lisa.
Anything for Advocates for Action, anything for Kim, anything for Cradle to Career, anything for, did I say the advocates already? And anything for Mr. Man.
Anything for Mr. Man. He trumps all. All right. So thank you. We're going to have a great show this morning. So with that being said, take your time. I'm going to do it right on the air as I always do and share this video. We're going to be giving out some important information this morning, information that you're going to want to share and you're going to want to know. We're talking about community building grants. You can find this video on the Radio The Difference page. You can find it on our Evanston Career page, and I will reshare it to my page as well. So look for the video and share.
I shared it. We should all be sharing, right? Because this is about
absolutely. This is about us. This is a way that you can impact your own community, whatever that community may be. I tease people, I say that could be your bowling community, it could be your neighborhood, it could be your church folks, whatever you consider your community and how you want to make an impact. That's what these grants are for. So thank
Kim,
you.
Did you just say your bowling community?
It could be your bowling community. My bowling community.
I love it.
They could want to go out and they could want to teach folks how to bowl. They could want to have a bowl-a-thon and whatever it is. Nothing's too big or too small. Use your wildest dreams, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Because a lot of these grants just came from something somebody thought of and thought, I'd like to do this. And, you know, by the grace of God and by the grace of the advocates, they were able to be done. So we are always excited when we're here talking about community building grants, and we're going to just get right into it. So community building grants. One, they are facilitated by our community leadership team, which are the Advocates for Action. They've been around since 2018. We are in our fifth round of grants. I'm so proud of that. To date, yeah, a round of applause in honor of Rihanna, right? We've given away 45 grants. 45 grants, a lot of money. So we've given away a lot of money. We've given away a lot of grants. And more importantly, we've impacted a lot of lives through these grants. So they are facilitated by our community leadership team. That's everything from coordinating the application, coordinating the workshops, and we'll talk about workshops. It's rating the grants, it's rating the presentations, and then it's actually choosing the grants and how much they receive. So it's not another organization giving out a grant, it's the community giving back to their own community. So it's a really, really great thing to be a part of. Cutting edge, not many people do it. So Evanston, of course, we're the city of first, right? I think they should rename us. Yeah. We always out here doing something first. So not many folks are doing it. So I'm just really proud to be a part of it. I'm going to stop talking for a minute and let Carmen talk a little bit about her experience with the grants and how she's feeling about it. And same for Jamie before we get to the volunteers. And then I'm going to talk about some past grantees.
Good morning, everyone. So yeah, it's been an interesting process to go through the community building grants. Definitely an exciting one just to see the creativity that comes out of the community. We've had everything from like a golf program to kind of representing girls and kind of empowering girls. So really a wide range of grants that we get in, and then it's really just exciting to review those and kind of work together to figure out who we're going to choose. Usually I feel like we've chosen, everyone has gotten a little something, like we've never excluded anyone. So that's huge, and everyone gets something and they're able to have their event, and we show up at those and we help, and we are there to really work with them as a community. So I'm really excited about this next round. I'm hoping to see what new and exciting people we get with their information and their grants, and yeah, just looking forward to it.
Me too, Carmen. Jamie, you've been on both sides. You've been a grant.
I know. So every time, yes, this coffee is exciting to me because, like Ms. Kim just stated, I was a grantee, and then now I'm able to serve with the Advocates for Action. A question that I was asking myself this morning is like, maybe somebody may be listening or watching and they're like, I have an idea, but I really don't think, like, I haven't thought it all the way through. And I may need that extra help. That's kind of how I was when I applied for the community building grant. I had an idea of a support group, but I just didn't know like where would I have the support group or what resources in Evanston are there. So coming to the Advocates and Evanston Cradle to Career, we help cultivate your vision and your idea. And that's what I love about it most. We literally walk with you. So even if you have a small idea or a small vision, bring that to us, because we will be able to bring it out and help within the Evanston community. So this is always exciting for me because I didn't know that I would be sitting with the Advocates, now a past grantee. So this is just awesome for me. It's a great feeling.
Development is a huge part of what we do. So we don't want people to think, I don't know how to write a grant, or this idea, I don't know. I don't think it's, can be something. Come to the workshops. For one, our grants are not, 100 pages. It's a maybe a 2-page application. And we're not creating a barrier. So we're not going to ask you things that you're not going to be able to answer. And the advocates are there to help you develop. And if you have questions, reach out. And we're there to help with that too. I think budget was sometimes a big question, and people go, I don't know how to do a budget. It's a super simple budget. We just want to know what you think you'd like to spend maybe on food or a venue or, really simple things like that. So thank you for bringing that up. Jamie, development is a huge part of what the Advocates do and support. Because we want to support you, because we want the ideas. We are so excited when we get to go to the events and actually see them, because we've seen them on paper, we've talked to the people, but then when we actually go and here it is happening, I think we're as excited as the grantees to see that going on. So, Ms. Lisa, you have been on both sides of the coin as well, because you have helped us with helped us, partnered with us as far as our zoning projects and being on that side of giving, but you guys actually got a grant too.
We did. So that was pretty exciting. I actually had come to one of the workshops on behalf of another organization that I was working with, and he couldn't make it. So I said, oh, okay, I'll go and represent. And when I got there, I'm like, this is like no joke, no like, they really want you to win.
Yes.
Usually when you go get a grant, you sit there the first 10 minutes, you're like, I know I ain't gonna qualify for this, And so I'm like, no, I don't have a non-for-profit. You don't need a non-for-profit. I don't know how to write grants. You don't need to know how to write grants. So every barrier that you could think of when you want to apply for a grant, you all have done such an excellent job of removing all of those barriers. And so I applied. Carmen was my advocate. I had some questions, of course, about the budget and a few other, because I am not a paperwork person. And she made it easy and flawless. And I sent it in and basically really forgot about it. And then I get a call and I'm like, you're on the list. I'm like, what list? You got a grant. And so I was so excited about that because Lift Your Life Radio is a self-funded project. And we had been self-funding for 3 years partnering with Mr. Man. And so this really was, a shot in the arm to let us know that what we wanted to do was important. And we used our grant for a series, a table of 6, which we had done previously, a table of 12, but we narrowed it down and we brought in 6 Black female leaders, local leaders in the Evanston community. We did it virtually so that we could get everyone there. And we provided a platform for them to share with the community, but also for the community to see them. And as a young Black woman or a young Black girl in Evanston, I remember what it was like to see Denise Martin walk through the halls at Evanston High School, right? To see your mom as an alderwoman. So the opportunity to create a platform where young Black women can see that too was exciting for us. And we're so grateful that we were able to get a grant to do that.
And you can go and still see that show. We are really proud that all of these recordings, two shows. Yeah. All these recordings live on our Facebook page. We do have a YouTube channel for our Radio La Difference audience who are not Facebooking. We do have a YouTube channel that you can scroll and find the show that you like. So if you're missing us on Saturday mornings or you hear about a show, I'm like, hey, great, I want to hear more about it. You can go right to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. So we are excited about that too. So we'll live on.
Yes. And I wanted to say, Kim, the grant gave us an opportunity to invest into Radio La Différence. And, what better place to invest? A place that is concerned about me. I've been thinking about that this week because I've been talking about self-love, self-worth, self-respect. Why not invest in a space where they call you queen? Mm-hmm. I mean, Mr. Man refers to us as queens. I don't know any other airspace that's going to call me a queen, know? And so I think Radio La Différence is a gift to our community, and we need to support it. And the grant allowed us to do that. And so, again, we're very grateful.
Every Saturday, I'd say how grateful we are, but I really want, you're talking about winning. I want Radio La Difference to win. I don't think our community knows what a gem we have sitting on the corner of Asbury and Emerson. We are going to do our best to get people to know what we're doing. I was at an event, and I'm straying for a minute, on the Black Professionals Networking event, and I began to talk about, we're doing podcasting out of Radio La Difference, and they're like, what? And you can do that? Yes. So, we just have to, amongst ourselves, spread the word, make sure we're in the right places and spaces, and lift our own up. And nobody's gonna care about us like we care about us. So I definitely agree and appreciate you, Mr. Man, more than you know. So thank you for that, Lisa. Jamie, you talked about being on this other side. Tell us how you've grown with your grant, how you started. You were in I got my little cheat sheet here. Jamie, you're in round 1. Jamie got her grant in round 1 in 2019. Tell us what's been happening. Oh my gosh, that's been a minute.
I didn't know that. That's so funny. I didn't know that I was in round 1. Yeah. The round 1, so I had a big conference. I had a conference for families that have experienced the loss of a child. After that conference, I was afraid. I'm like, the conference was so big. What am I going to do? Everybody's like, what's next? And then COVID hit. So everything kind of went on a pause. But I created a Facebook page for our families to meet. And where we are today, we are now hosting support group meetings every fourth Saturday at Gibbs Morrison for families that have experienced the loss of a child. So from the first round grantee to now, it has grown so crazy. Like, it's too much for me to hold at times, but it is like, wow. And I always like applaud and give thanks and just say, wow, it started there. It started with EC2C and Advocates for Action, and we're here. So yeah, that's where we're at. And we're just going higher and higher and higher. So now I'd like to see other grantees and other people with ideas, and let's go high together.
Right? I love that. And Jamie, I remember we talked about going to support the events, and I actually didn't attend the event because it was a very private event because it's for parents, who've lost children. So I wanted to be respectful, but I was outside, and as people came in, because we definitely support our grantees. Lisa talked about Carmen being her advocate. Everyone is assigned a grantee to make sure you have whatever you need. And then we all kind of show up at the day of the event. But I said all that to say the day of the event, mothers were just pouring into the event, and it was so touching. They were bringing pictures of the children they had lost, and I was losing it. I was outside, like, oh, but they were so. Happy is not the word I want to use, but just to be in community with each other for them was just amazing. For them, I think for the people around them, to know that they had that kind of support. So Jamie, I just don't think you even know the magnitude of what you're doing for, young mothers. And I know you got some angel dads too, so young parents.
And it was actually a first, which it was actually a first because we know that finding a support or a therapy or a therapist is very costly. And I think that's my goal now. Bigger is creating a free space, because a lot of us can't afford to go sit on the couch for an hour. It's just extremely expensive. So our families that come, it's free. We offer licensed free therapists, food. We have family events, like we just had our Christmas holiday party, and it was so amazing. And it gives a space for parents to express that have never expressed openly. And I think that's the joy of it. I have parents like, I've never talked about this. Like, I've thought about it in my head, but I've never actually openly talked about the death of my child. And it has been amazing. And to add, my advocate was Minister Weatherspoon, Marquise Weatherspoon. And I remember that day, so much was going on. I was kind of running all over the place, and she snuck through like the back door. And when I saw her, I was like, ah, you're here. And it gave me that sense of, support. So we do support our grantees at the day of their event.
Jamie, I always had to get myself together after I talk, after you talk. But yeah, it has been an amazing, and 3 years. I mean, 3 years, time goes so fast. In that round, there were 11 other grantees. So that was that very first round. I'm trying, Candy, who's now an advocate as well, was in that round with us. Reviving Our Youth, which was Derica Ross. She's done some amazing things. She was doing some skill building with kids and teaching them how to screen t-shirts, which is how many times kids want a t-shirt. So she gave them a great skill in doing that. We supported in 2019 the Haitian picnic, where we supplied bouncy houses, which we thought was an important, I got the sun in my eyes, an important thing to do. So 2019 was a good year. That was the year before the world fell apart. So we were able to give 11 grants in 2019. We gave 13 in 2020. We gave another 13 in 2021. And this past year, we gave 8. So, see, we kind of went down because we don't know if people are saying, I don't know if I can apply or want to apply. Please apply. We're asking you. No idea is too small. We will help you develop whatever you think it is you want to do. We're just here for you. I want to tell you about the categories. We have 6 categories. I want to make sure we don't have any questions in our chat. But I do see that Miss Charlene is watching, Miss Wedlow, Melinda. Hi, Melinda. Joanne, Miss Joanne, thank you for watching. And Gina, thank you for watching. Gina is Olivia's mom. And of course, we love Olivia. Olivia got our grant, I believe, last round. Yes, she was a round 4 grantee. And she did diversity golf. And she's another one of the grantees that it was just not diversity golf. Diversity golf has blown up. Diversity golf is everywhere. She's so busy. I'm going to get her back on the show to just talk about kind of where she's at now and what she's doing with diversity golf. I know she's concentrating on HBCUs and golf programs. I know she's looking into that. That's the last time I spoke with her. And I thought, how amazing. The sophomore in high school is making sure that these college campuses have golf programs. What can you say? Amazing.
Impressive.
Huh?
Impressive.
Oh, impressive, yes. To say the least. To say the least. So does anyone have their cheat sheet? I'm sorry. I need water.
Kim, I was gonna say while they're looking for a cheat sheet, I don't have a cheat sheet. Hearing Jamie talk about her conference, first of all, I'm all about educating our community. So I'm so excited about that, to hear it. And, you can only imagine how the parents felt when they had an opportunity to share. But I was thinking, that's a radio show. That's a radio program right there where parents could call in and not give their personal detail, but have a place to release or hear from someone who has healed or is healing, is further along in the process than they are. I mean, that's just something that our community deals with every day. And so it's great to have that conference, but on a more regular basis, I know once a month you guys get together, but once a month on the radio after that meeting to talk about just in general how to overcome experiencing something like that, I think would be great.
Speak it, Lisa, speak it.
Make it happen. Make it happen. Joanne asked me, was I okay? Yes, Miss Joanne, I was choking. Thank you. She texted me on the side. I'm okay, Miss Joanne. Thank you.
I do have the grant categories if you want me to read them.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So there are 6. The first one is connect and engage neighbors, increase residents' sense of belonging and responsibility, share skills and knowledge within the community, celebrate talents or local residents, respect and celebrate residents' diversity, give youth the opportunity to take community leadership.
Perfect. Now, why don't we give a couple of examples so people can say, well, what would that category be? Okay, so if we had connect and engage neighbors, in round 2, we had the West End Area Block Club who wanted to do a tool sharing. It's not even an event. It's something that they wanted to do and build, and they still have. So they just wanted to get it started. And they had a shed that someone had donated. And so they wanted to get tools for it. They ended up getting a snow blower. And the neighbors checked these tools and equipment out from the shed and, and share it and help each other. So it has built up their engagement with their neighbors. It's made them a closer, caring community amongst themselves. And I just think it's wonderful. I think every neighborhood should be tool sharing or some kind of sharing. And sometimes I've heard from them when neighbors come to get like a snow blower, they just won't blow their own snow. They'll just blow, the snow around them. So I thought it was a fabulous idea. Um, they got their grants in round 2, so in 2020. So 3 years later, they're still sharing tools. So I think that's just amazing. So they're kind of where are they now? And maybe we'll do that one show.
You should.
Yes. Where are they now? Our next category was increased residents' sense of belonging and responsibility. So I would think that could be a few things. That could be definitely our Juneteenth celebration. That could be our Haitian
Absolutely.
Unity Festival. That could be, oh, what else did we have? We've had so many. It could be our Family Sleuth Project.
I was going to say, what about the Ebony Barbershop?
Oh, yes, the back to school. Our back to school event. So a lot of stuff falls under that category. And it's about community coming together, belonging together, sharing with each other. So if you say you want to have a picnic, we'll definitely sponsor a picnic, but a picnic with a purpose. So it'd definitely be a picnic with a purpose. So don't think I just can't have a picnic, which you sure can, but you're gonna have a purpose. We had it was called the Sister Circle. And I believe she may have been round 3. And they wanted to have a dinner, and they wanted to set this dinner up, and it was beautiful, with place settings and just a really, pretty dinner. But with that, you're like, well, can we sponsor a dinner? Well, sure, because with that, they had a mental health professional talking about mental health for women and self-care for women. So yeah, the dinner was the bonus, but we had all this good stuff with dinner. So yeah, she had hers right in March, like COVID probably was like the next day. it was in 2020, so she was actually round 2, the Sister Circle, E-Town Sister Circle. It was amazing. Share skills and knowledge within the community. That's that diversity golf. That's that Volley for Change. We had another golf project over at Canal Shores, Get Fit E-Town. So that's just sharing the skills you have. You want to teach somebody something and you need a way to do it. You need a venue. You want to get some equipment. It's part of our grant categories. Come fill out an application. What else do we have? Respect and celebrate residents' diversity. Again, those were our Caribbean immigrants celebrating in the park, our James Park events. Did we have, we had the Latinx parents do something that was in 2020. So just, celebrating diversity. If you want to do something with your particular group, we welcome that and encourage it. And of course, we always want to give the youth the opportunity to lead in the community. So please, if you have any students, we've had several students apply for grants. If you have any students who love to, give back and do something in their community, please encourage them to apply. We do not have an age, and we have mostly high schoolers, but we got a junior high who got an idea we can help develop it. We would not say no to that. Again, I think it was at Lisa. We want everybody to win. We want everybody to have their ideas heard. And if they can, we want those visions to come to light. So we are here. Applications are open until March 3rd. So what we got, like 3 weeks. We have 3 more workshops coming up. They're every Monday at 6. This Monday will be in person at Family Focus. The following Monday will be on Zoom, and the last Monday will be in person at Family Focus. So get over there, get in touch with us, come to a workshop, fill out an application, get a grant, make your community proud, make us proud, and be part of round 5. Be part of round 5. We're looking to give away as many grants as we can. So I think Kermit said we always try to figure out a way for everyone to get something and to do something. So please come on, apply, and be a part of the club, the Community Brand Building Club. And I think we'll hit 50. We'll hit 50 because we're at 45 now. So we know somewhere in this round we'll hit 50. So maybe we'll have like a big party. 50 is big. So maybe we'll have a big party saying, where are they now? Invite all of the grantees back. And look forward to that coming up.
Kim, I'm texting all potential grantees that I can think of, people who have talked about their ideas and they don't have the seed money. This is the seed money. So I'm calling out Michelle Judon. I'm calling out Vanessa Johnson McCoy. I'm calling out Delois Burtz and Naomi Smith and Seth Watson. I mean, this is your seed money to see your dream become a reality. I mean, this doesn't happen often. It is the first of its kind, and it's a beautiful thing.
And that's a good thing. I'm always on Facebook, and when you say that, calling out people, I think about Kelly Terrell. She's always organizing.
Yes.
Kelly, teach some folks how to organize, write a grant, and have a workshop about organizing, and teach us how to let go of stuff and throw it on away. So I always see her doing that. So if you're seeing people on Facebook doing all these interesting things or things you think people want to learn about, hit them up. Tell them to go, come on our page. There's a link to the grant application on the Advocates for Action page, as well as Cradle to Career. So we'll be looking for you to apply. We appreciate you spending some time with us this morning, and we will see you next Saturday. Happy Saturday.
Goodbye, advocates. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lisa.
To Evanston Cradle to Career Advocates for Action on Radio La Difference. Please tune in again next Saturday at 10 a.m. for another show.
You're showing us the way.